until you can do that, you should not get in another relationship until you can say, I'm not going to base how I feel about me on how I think he feels about me. Not everybody you lose is a loss. You'll figure that out. What are you going to do with this?
I can't be doing anything right if it's still going on. I haven't found what works or what I'm supposed to be doing or...
Well, you cave.
I do. I cave hard.
You need reinforcements here, is what I think. I asked Coach Mike Baer to be here for you. And Coach Mike, we've talked about this. What do you think is in store here?
Thank you, Dr. Phil. And to your point about behaving, you know, the first step we would look at is how do you behave as the best version of yourself as a parent? How do you be that mom for your daughter? How do you be that strength? Real mom. I mean, change your posture. First thing we do, sit up like super mom right now. How would you be right now in this moment? I think just like your daughter and Dr. Phil has said, you don't have the tools to get through this. And so we walk through it together. We text, we talk on the phone, we strategize so you don't fall back into some old patterns.
I've kind of done this alone, so to have like an ear or a sounding board would be great.
And that's what you're setting up, right?
That's what we're going to do.
Coach Mike is the author of the New York Times bestseller, Best Self, Be You Only Better. And the good thing to do is start with studying, not just reading, but studying this book. And you get her a copy of this, and we'll begin there. Now, you have a problem with the way you feel about you. I'm not worried about what you say. I'm worried about what you think, because you think 10 times faster than you talk, and your internal dialogue is telling you a lot of things at high speed that are programming you to lack self-esteem, self-worth, and self-confidence. We're going to slow that thinking down, take a hard look at what it is, and when you see what you're thinking, what you're telling yourself on high speed, you're going to go, hell, no wonder I'm reacting the way I am. And you're going to be astounded at the power you have within you to change who you are and the strength you have. And woe be the next boy that comes along when you get the power that you need. Okay? All right. My next guest says her life also went downhill after a breakup. She claims she ended up in a homeless shelter after her boyfriend revealed he was cheating. Her story next.
Randy started telling me he loved me shortly after we started to have sex.
It wasn't like I was saying I was in love with her. What I was saying was, accept who you are and what we have right now.
3 months into the relationship, Randy and I started talking about kids.
I think it was an equal cat and mouse game between the two of us.
Well, first love is difficult, but what about when you're an adult and find the man of your dreams? Now, LaTonya says when she met Randy, she thought he was distinguished and handsome, and she quickly fell for his charms. But just a few months into their relationship, Randy left a voicemail breaking up with her, and that's when her life took a nosedive. Things got so bad she lost her job and ended up in a homeless shelter. Now, it's been almost 2 years, and LaTonya still hasn't been able to move on. 2 years. But Randy says their relationship, he says it was just casual, and it shouldn't have been a surprise. Here's their story.
When I met Randy, I thought he was kind of cute.
It took about 2 weeks before we became intimate. It wasn't like I sat her down and I said, we can really make things work and like see a future together. It was just a casual moment.
Randy started telling me he loved me shortly after we started to have sex. I was shocked. You love me already and you barely know me.
It wasn't like I was saying I was in love with her. What I was saying